What's up everyone, this is Ryan and I'm back with another video. Today I have an old school throwback box of 1995 UC3 Baseball from Pinnacle. And actually it's a Sportflix brand. And I'm pretty excited about this. This is kind of a throwback to a different era when we're looking for inserts and just kind of cool cards. And I'm pretty excited to get going on this. So why did I buy this one? I think there's a couple reasons. One is the price of wax right now for modern cards is just crazy, so expensive right now, and I think there's still some value with a lot of these older cards, and especially with the number of people getting back in the hobby that remember products like this from back in the day, and I think there's interest in graded cards from this era. These are not particularly valuable cards. I paid $43 shipped for this on eBay, and that's probably high. I don't think there's $43 worth of cards in here raw, but checking PSA pop reports, there are some valuable cards in here if you get them graded and get a PSA 10. The checklist is full of Hall of Famers. So the checklist is only 147 base cards, and of those 147, 36 are Hall of Famers, so pretty good ratio there. And then plus, on top of the Hall of Famers, there's other ones that, you know, should be Hall of Famers or Hall of Fame level players like Barry Bonds and A-Rod and Roger Clemens. And another thing with this, there aren't many rookies in this, and 95 wasn't a good year for rookies anyways. Heido Nomo is in this, and Mark Grudzielanek, and that's it. Those are the only two rookies, so not really looking for rookies, just looking for cool cards with Hall of Famers. There are 4 inserts with this, and at the time they called it Chase Program, but they're really just inserts. So there's the Cyclone Squad, which look really cool, the In Motion, which is a nice little 3D motion card, this clear, I can't read that. Clear Shots, I believe, is what that says, and then the artist proofs, or just kind of that the parallels that Pinnacle was kind of known for during this time. This box is in pretty good shape. Something to look for when you're looking at buying old school cards is the condition of the box. It's a little indented up here, but not too bad, and it looks like there's a little bit of give here, so there's not, you know, the cards aren't stuffed in here like they are in some boxes. I've had boxes before that you get a dent in a corner, and then every single card in that corner is dented. One other thing I wanted to mention too is when you're buying old school cards like this, watch videos of other people. Cards from the 90s tend to brick up and stick together, and it just ruins them. Like there's just nothing you can do about them. There's lots of videos on people trying to say that you can freeze cards or microwave cards or heat them up or use a blow dryer. That can help a little bit in some cases, but if they're stuck, and you're gonna have paper loss on the cards. The videos I've seen on this is it's not too bad. They will stick a little bit, but because they're kind of this plasticky feel to them, they don't really lose the paper. At least I'm hoping so, but we'll see when we open this up. So let's get in it. In here there are 24 packs with 5 cards in each pack, so quite a few cards, and I'll try to go fast through them. Alright, so the cards are all over the place, hopefully not in bad shape, but it's a 25-year-old product, so you never know. And they do feel a little stiff, so we'll see what happens. Alright, we're just going to put that back there. So here are our packs. You can see they're kind of all over the place here. I'm a little worried about that, but we'll just see what happens. So first pack. The other thing with Pinnacle is their packs can be difficult to open. This one opened pretty good. Alright, so they are stuck, but they come apart pretty easily. So first card here, I'll just show this one. Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. They have a little bit of a 3D effect on them, which is kind of cool. Like all this Sportflix. Cards look like they're in pretty good shape here. This one's got a little bit of ding up there, a little crease. But still cool. Here's the back. The back is more of a smooth, regular surface. Cards have a little bit of bend to them, which is fine. So Wade Boggs, Marquise Grisham, which is a nice player from the 90s, but not a Hall of Famer. Alex Gonzalez. Oh, I guess he was a rookie in this set too, or at least they called him a rookie. That's another thing with the 90s cards is there's a ton of cards that say rookie on them, but they're not their true rookie. There wasn't really a standard then, and so you can have guys from 94 be still have a rookie card that says rookie card on it in 98, which is just kind of crazy. But I'm glad they made that standardized now, and so it's a little easier to tell who's actually a rookie now than it was then. Alright, here's our first insert. Albert Bell, nice player, and you can see that kind of has that 3D effect there with the twirls in the back, so that's a nice card. I'll set that one aside. Then Hall of Famer Jeff Bagwell behind him. So condition-wise, they look pretty good here other than that first card. Looks, maybe just a little bit of white on the back. I think you're going to have that no matter what, but they look good. And they came apart nicely with once I opened them. Pack number 2. Sean Green. Cecil Fielder. Charles Johnson. Greg Jeffries. And Rafael Palmeiro, which is a nice player. Carlos Baerga. Brian McRae. Roberto Pettigene. Todd Hollingsworth. And the big hurt Frank Thomas. That looks really sharp. A little bit of white on the edge there. So I think the artist proofs are the rarest cards in this. I don't think you're guaranteed one, or at least the odds are not at least one per box. But we'll see. Hopefully we'll get one. Dante Bichette, that's Bo Bichette's father. Alex Fernandez. Rico Bronya. Joe Carter. And Roger Clemens. So I grew up in the 90s and collected a lot of cards, but I don't remember this specific set. But, Sportflix was around for a long time, starting in the 80s. Probably, I think, 85, somewhere around there. Maybe even earlier than that. Not always the most valuable cards, but they are kind of cool. They kind of have their own thing going. Here's another Cyclones squad with Rafael Palmeiro. Nice one. Oh, back to back. Interesting. So I got the Jeff Bagwell and the Palmeiro. And then Raul Mondesi. Alright. David Cone. Andres Galarraga. Jose Oliva, or Oliva, I believe, Dave Hollins, and nice, Mark McGuire. Looks pretty good. There's a little bit of residue on there, but I think I can wipe that off. Card looks nice. back. A little bit of issue down there at the bottom, but not too bad. Next pack. Mike Mussina, Hall of Famer. Back-to-back Mike Mussinas, both just the base. That's another thing from the 90s. You'd have all kinds of collation issues. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. This is the in-motion insert of Greg Maddux. So you can kind of see it. You can angle it, and it becomes a full card. That's really cool. Really nice card. Set that one aside. Yet another Rafael Palmeiro. And another Jeff Bagwell. Tommy Glavine, Ben McDonald, Chipper Jones. So here's a good example of like calling it a rookie, but we're in 1995. His rookie card, I believe, is 1991. So it's just kind of silly how wide those ranges are. There's a nice Mike Piazza. And another Hall of Famer, Kirby Puckett. Been pretty happy with the cards not sticking. One thing I see a lot of is the Fleer Ultra cards, which I love the Fleer Ultra cards, both baseball, football, and basketball. And the prices of those boxes are kind of crazy, especially when you think about the amount of sticking that those cards have. It's just not even worth it. Like almost all of them will stick. It's the foil at the bottom of the cards will stick to the back of the card in front of it, and it just seems like almost all of them are like that. And I don't know. I don't think there's a good way to know without opening the box. So I would avoid those and stick with watching videos of people opening cards and hope that your box is like that too. And even that doesn't guarantee anything, just because. Depending on how the cards are stored, if they're in a humid climate or weather-changing climate, it can impact the stickiness of them. Here's a nice Cyclone Squad of Kirby. Set that aside, and then another Mike Piazza. Alright, I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit. These. Don Mattingly. Ken Caminetti. Was a nice player for the Padres for a long time. Oh, there's a nice one. Alex Rodriguez, again calling him a rookie, but 94 was really his first rookie card year. I'm gonna set that one aside. Bernie Williams, and then the big unit, Andy Johnson. Alright, another Mark McGuire. Looks nice. There's Crime Dog, Fred McGriff. We have J.R. Phillips. Juan Gonzalez. And another Rafael Palmeiro. I think that's like third or fourth different Palmeiro. Larry Walker, Frank Thomas. Oh, here's an artist proof. Ooh, nice one. Randy Johnson artist proof. So that's a good card to hit. Hopefully it's in nice shape. Ooh, it looks like it's in really good shape too. I don't see a lot of whiting on the back. That's a nice card. Yeah, and really the only difference here, it's not like modern parallels, you'd have some kind of shininess to them or something different. And it's really literally just a stamp on here that says artist proof. Set that one aside. That's one of the nicer cards we've gotten. Raul Mondesi, and then another Frank Thomas. So I'm really hoping to get a Cal Ripken and some Ken Griffey Jr.'s in this too. So those are kind of the biggest cards to get from the 90s that a lot of collectors are looking at. you know, obviously they're great players, and a lot of fans of those players, and a lot of nostalgia with collectors on collecting those cards. So that's what we're looking for. Danny Tartabill, Barry Larkin, Vaughn Eshelman, Marty Cordova, and Manny Ramirez. It's back. Lenny Dykstra, Mark Whitten, Frank Rodriguez. Ooh, here's a nice one. There's a Cyclone Squad, Cal Ripken Jr. Card looks really nice too. Let's check out the back. Back looks pretty clean. No dents or anything like that. Set that aside. Then another insert, the Cyclone Squad, Jose Canseco. I'm kind of surprised at the number of inserts I'm getting here. Not bummed about it, for sure. And there's a Crime Dog. Next pack. John Valentine. Tony Tarasco. Dave Winfield. Paul Molitor, and Mo Vaughn. Mo Vaughn, known for signing with the Mets and then basically not doing anything the rest of his career. Ruben Sierra, Joe Randa, Travis Fryman, Morris, and Larry Walker. So there's no Derek Jeter in this set. Pretty early in his career and was not in all the sets in '95. So it's kind of a bummer, but it's all right. Albert Bell, Tom Glavine, Tim Salmon. There we go. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. Looks pretty nice. The Kid. Set that on the side. And another Albert Bell. Royce Clayton. Scott Ruffcorn. There's another Kirby. Ryan Klesko, Cyclone Squad of Don Mattingly, Cyclone Squad of Tim Salmon, and Carlos Baerga. Next set, Andy Bennis. Jeff Cirillo, Robin Ventura, Bobby Bonilla, and Don Mattingly. Let's see, Barry Bonds in the back. Kirk Gibson, late in his career. Darren Dalton, there's an in-motion Frank Thomas, that looks really nice. Paul O'Neill, and there it is, Barry Bonds. That's pretty cool. Alright, we have 4 packs left. Pretty happy so far. Got pretty much hit every player that I've wanted to. Got more inserts than I thought I would, and really like them. Like the quality. It's pretty good quality here. Not a lot of dings and chips on them. So we had Dave Justice, Jason Giacomo, Matt Williams, and Tony Gwynn. I have noticed here, I haven't really been keeping a close count, but some of the packs have 6 cards in them, which is interesting, but I'll take it. Alright, Will Clark. There's another Roger Clemens. Ray Durham. Kevin Napier. And Joe Carter. 2 more packs. Jimmy Key. Primetime, Deion Sanders. Another Manny Ramirez. Carlos Delgado as a catcher. Later played outfield, I believe, or first base. He's a good player. And then another Roger Clemens. Last pack. Let's go, last pack mojo. Ivan Rodriguez, Hall of Famer. Sammy Sosa, that's a nice one. We have Midre Cummings. Oh, nice. Cyclone Squad, Barry Bonds. Looks like it's in pretty nice shape too. Put that in the recap pile. Will Clark. And then another Will Clark. So that'll do it. Lots of cards here. Let me show you the stack. All these cards. Lots of Hall of Famers, lots of really good players. Not a lot of no-name guys in there. Pretty fun. No Haido Nomo and no Mark Grudzielanek, which I'm not too bummed about. There's a little bit of value with Haido Nomo. He won Rookie of the Year, and obviously a foreign-born player, so there's a little bit of a market there, but nothing too crazy. So just to recap some of the best cards here. A lot of Cyclone Squad cards. We've got the Will Clark, Barry Bonds. This is just the base Barry Bonds. You got the Frank Thomas in motion. Tim Salmon, Cyclone Squad. Don Mattingly, Cyclone Squad. The base Ken Griffey Jr. We have the Jose Canseco Cyclone Squad. Cal Ripken Jr. Got the nice artist proof Randy Johnson. Might be the best one that we received. The A-Rod that says rookie, but it's really a second-year card. Kirby Puckett. We have the in motion Greg Maddux, Rafael Palmeiro, Jeff Bagwell, and Albert Bell. So that'll do it. I'm pretty happy with that. You know, it's always nice being able to buy a box for a cheaper-ish amount and be able to get pretty much everything that you want. I'll have to take a closer look at these and see if any of these are grading candidates. I think there are a couple in here, and you know, you get 1/10 of a Hall of Famer and it pays for the box. So should be, you know, in the worst case I'm out $40. Enjoyed opening it. Looked good. All the cards look great. Had fun doing it. So that's all I have for now. The question of the day here, which you can put in the comments, is what was your favorite set growing up? Either if you're older and grew up in the 80s, 90s, 70s, what was your favorite set growing up, and what was your favorite insert set from that era, if you had them? If you're in the 90s or even late 80s, there were some inserts. And so put that in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.